closely, my child. There are wonders written into your future that your imagination cannot yet touch. But to walk into what I prepared, you must release what doesn't belong to the sacred. Let go of the murmurs, the quiet discouragement, the whispers of doubt. They cannot travel into the land of my promise. What draws me near is your trust. Your faith, though sometimes trembling, burns like a flame in the night. When you believe, my spirit surrounds you like firelight, warming even the coldest corners of your soul. I come close, closer than your breath, when you choose to believe. So don't loosen your grip. Keep holding on. Keep looking forward. What I've spoken will not return void. Your eyes will see it. I speak now to reinforce what feels fragile, to steady your soul, and hush the noise of fear. Let my voice wrap around your heart. Like a gentle wind after a long storm, feel peace settle, not as a fleeting feeling, but as a holy certainty. I breathe new life into what you thought was lost. I revive dreams you buried with resignation. There are pages yet to be turned, chapters filled with beauty, grace, and breakthrough. Today, choose to live boldly. Let your love for me fuel each step. Let me shape you again, so I may reveal the wonders I've been saving just for you. And let me remind you once more, you are not weak. You are more than an overcomer. You were designed to endure storms and emerge singing. It is not your strength that secures the victory, but my name upon your lips. It is not striving that breaks chains, but stillness before me in prayer. You bring the faith, no matter how small. I bring the power. True miracles don't demand attention. They rise like sunrise, quiet, radiant, undeniable. I do not answer the loudest voice. I respond to the sincere one, the patient one, the thankful one, and because I see your gratitude, even in secret, I often bless you beyond what you've dared to request. I am your Father. It brings me joy to protect you. It is my honor to uphold you. I establish your peace, not just in calm seasons, but when the ground beneath others shakes. Even then, you will stand firm, because I am the one holding you. Type 1717 if you're ready to walk forward in this trust and let my strength carry you. My child, when trouble knocks, don't answer it with trembling hands. Invite me to the center of your heart and watch how I rise to meet the storm. On your behalf, stand in my authority. Pray not as a beggar, but as one in whom my spirit dwells. Speak boldly. Speak with peace. You'll remember these words when tension swells around you. But hear me. Your family won't be changed by volume or lectures. They'll be changed by love flowing through your daily life. Let truth walk beside tenderness. Let correction be wrapped in kindness. Pause before assuming. Listen before correcting. Understand before reacting. Just as I receive you, without hesitation, you must make room for others to be heard. I do not turn away from your flaws. I do not crush you when you fall. Instead, I extend mercy, fresh with every sunrise. Type 7777 if your heart receives this word and you're ready to become a vessel of my wonders. I forgive quickly and I restore fully. That's the rhythm of grace. Now I invite you to give what you've received. To those I've placed in your care, offer what I offered you. Space to grow, room to return, mercy when they stumble. Power doesn't always roar. True strength often speaks in a whisper. And wisdom doesn't demand, it discerns. Look to me, I hold the armies of heaven, yet I draw near to you with gentleness. Yes, my word is living, sharp and holy, but I wield it with the care of a healer, not a warrior, not to harm, but to make whole. I speak slowly. I cover your faults with patience. I shield your spirit with kindness. Now I call you, go and do likewise. Led not from pride, but from presence. Love not just when it's easy, but when it costs. Let others feel heaven through the way you speak, the way you forgive, the way you listen. This journey won't be without struggle. There will be moments that bend you, seasons that feel slow, days when the weight seems unfair. But know this, my covenant with you is not fragile. It is carved into your spirit with cords of everlasting love. You cannot fail your way out of it. You cannot exhaust my affection. I am not watching to find fault. I am watching to draw near. No tear, no weakness, no flaw can scare me away. I have chosen you, and I do not unchoose what I love. My beloved child, when pressure rises, When finances strain, when your health wavers like a flame in wind, I remain. I stay beside you. I hold you steady. When the loyalty of others crumbles, when mockers laugh at your faith, and shadows try to steal your song, I draw closer still. I lift your face from the dust and whisper what heaven knows. You will rise again. I will restore what's been drained. I will breathe power into what felt lifeless. Deep within, in those places even you forgotten, you will feel my nearness, like the first breeze of a new season, carrying the scent of Eden's hope. The hard stretches ending. The tide is turning. That long-awaited breakthrough is no longer far off. I haven't misplaced your name. You were never forgotten. Not once. When you've cried out to me, raw, real, unfiltered, I have always responded, not with delay, but with the kind of answer that builds eternity into your bones. I made a vow to cover you, to shield you, to remain your portion forever. And I do not break my word. You kept walking when the weight tried to pin you down. You kept hoping when it would have been easier to shut down. Step by trembling step, you moved forward, and I witnessed every inch of it. Your tears were counted. Your private praise was received. Nothing was wasted. Now you stand at the edge of a sacred unfolding, a place I promised long ago. Here, your household will taste peace. Here, provision will stream like rivers, in places that once knew only drought. You'll begin to dream again. You'll set your hands to holy plans. You'll feel purpose burning where apathy once lingered, and you'll walk with the endurance of one who knows heaven is backing every step. I will not just bless you, I will transform what surrounds you, even the generational pain, the silent shame, the long-entrenched wounds. I will pull them up from the root. What tried to run through your bloodline will end here. The chain is breaking. Grace is rewriting your name. Type 4444 if you're ready to step into this promise. Heart open, eyes lifted, hands prepared. You and those you love will soak in the river of my spirit. And what happens next will not be explainable in human terms. It will be swift. It will be holy. It will be impossible to ignore. And when people see you, those who once overlooked, doubted, or pitted your story, they will pause and wonder. They will ask, what happened here? Why do you carry such peace? How did you become so different? And they won't realize they're beholding my glory through your surrendered life. My precious one, you will not circle this wilderness forever. The cycle is breaking, not by chance, but because your heart belongs to me. You've hidden my word like treasure. You believe without demand, not with pride, but with the quiet courage of a child who trusts their father's heart. And because of that, freedom is rising. Not a concept, but a reality taking shape beneath your feet. You are stepping into salvation with every surrender breath. I rejoice when I see you hold your ground, when your patience deepens, when your spirit rests. Instead of reaching, you no longer chase signs. You believe my whisper is enough. And that simple posture, it moves heaven. It awakens joy in the courts of glory. Yes, this is your day of deliverance. This is the holy hour when redemption unfolds quietly. Like a dawn no one can stop. Will you move forward? Will you anchor yourself in love? Not drifting, not doubting, but resting? You already know this truth. Nothing is beyond my reach. So promise me, you'll wait, not in agitation, but in holy anticipation. Wait with a spirit that leans in, expecting beauty to rise from the ashes. I heard your cry, the moment your soul leaned toward me. And even when the answer felt slow, my hands never stopped working. But know this, warfare surrounds what I've ordained. There are unseen battles that push against the blessings I've declared. That's why you must persist. You must guard your hope, like a flame in the wind. Don't let doubt creep in. Entangle the garden of your spirit. Surround yourself with those who lift your vision, not those who cloud it. Run from voices soaked in fear. Hold fast to those who carry my presence. I will deliver you from the very weight you carry in secret. The battle for your calling, your home, your future, it is mine. Even here, I'm teaching you. I'm revealing myself, not just as a rescuer, but as your unfailing provider. Your part is this. Stand in the strength I place within you daily. Stand when fear whispers, when weariness begs for retreat, because while you obey, I orchestrate the miraculous. While you speak in faith, I break chains behind the scenes. I am your shield. I am your unshakable fortress. So when the attack comes, don't flinch. Kneel. Let your knees hit the ground. Before your doubts hit your mind, let your prayers rise. As your fiercest cry, you are brave. Yes, but this is not a season to battle alone. Type 1010 if your spirit agrees. I will not fight without God beside me. I am with you now. I am surrounding you still. And I will finish what I started. In you, through you, for my glory. My child, you were never meant to climb every mountain with trembling hands and drain strength. If you keep trying to win battles alone, your spirit will wear thin, and weariness opens cracks, where doubt begins to whisper. The enemy does not strike loudly. He waits, lurking in the shadows of exhaustion, watching for the moment you let go of prayer. When your soul forgets to breathe in my presence, that's when your sight grows dim and your steps begin to slip. But listen, I am not silent in your struggle. I will not allow the darkness to swallow the one I call mine. I will break in with fire, with mercy, with a miracle that arrives right on time. So don't let despair speak louder than hope. Hold steady. Keep your eyes fixed on me. You don't need a full roadmap. You only need my hand. With me, you'll walk where logic says you can't. You'll rise where others expected you to fall. And even now, the impossible is being rewritten in your favor. Believe again, not because of what you feel, but because of who I am. Let me remind you, beloved, your story is not forgotten. Let me take you back to the moment your heart cracked, when love was withheld, when trust was shattered, when you felt unworthy and unseen. You know this story. You've lived it. You've buried it. But I see it still, because it is yours. And now it is mine. The pages written in pain are not the end. They are the beginning of a healing only heaven can give. I have been waiting, not with anger, but with open arms, waiting for you to slow down, to lift your gaze, to come back to the truth of who you really are. In me, you are not your wounds. You are not your rejection. You are not the choices you regret in silence. You are mine, restored, reclaimed, renewed. Type 5555 if your heart is ready for this healing wind. Heaven's breath reviving what once felt lost. Let this be the turning. Let this be the day you stop surviving and start living again.